Welcome to the L&G White Estate. I'm your host, EGW Writings Tech Tips. Today we're going to learn how to install EGW Writings onto an Android device. Google makes the Android operating system to work on many different types of devices, all the way from Android 4 all the way through to Android 9. EGW Writings 2 will install on all of these devices and work wonderfully.
So now that you're ready to install EGW Writings 2 onto your Android device, you need to go and open the Play Store icon here, and then up in the search box, enter in EGW Writings 2. Select it, and then click on Install. While it's installing there in the background, you can click on Read More if you like. You can see the new features like EGW Cloud, My Library, updated bookshelf layout, updated reader layout, additional colors and themes. You can read a little bit more about it. It's all its features all listed out. There's like about 50 features that we have. You can even scroll through and see some of the videos and screenshots that we have created that will depict what the app can actually do. Once the app is installed completely, just click on Open, and it will take us to the install initialization. So once you have finished installing the app, it will open up to this wizard. And there's a few screens here that we need to go through and complete to be able to then use the app. The first one is about the type of internet connection that you're going to have. There are many users that do not want to use a data connection and use up their cell data. So if they want to do it like that, you just select only Wi-Fi. But if you want to be able to use your cell data on your mobile device and a Wi-Fi connection, then you would select the Wi-Fi and mobile internet. I'm going to select the only Wi-Fi. The second choice that you have is the type of scrolling in the book reader. So when you're in the book reader view, you can scroll vertically, which means you'll move the text up and down the screen. If you want horizontal layout, then that means that you'll be scrolling left and right to churn the pages in the chapter. I'm going to choose vertical mode. Even though I'm on a tablet, some people with a tablet and a large screen may want to choose a horizontal layout and read it like a traditional book, but that's totally your choice. You next have the type of bookshelf layout. So how the menus are going to be laid out. Are they going to be in a list form, or are they going to be in a grid thumbnail view? You can choose either. I'm going to choose list view, and then we're going to go to next. Analytics is something that's pretty important to the developers, and that is because if the app happens to crash or it happens to have a bug, then it will send us a report. We use this report to be able to correct any of the bugs quickly and then be able to send out an update. If you don't click on the yes, but select no, then we will not receive any of these bug reports and crash reports, and we don't know what caused the crash, and we can't really help you. So it's very useful to us for you to select yes and send us the crash reports. With the user's manual, if you need to be able to learn and you're used to looking through manuals, then you can click on open, and a PDF document will go through for about 45 pages teaching you how to use EGW Writings 2. The next screen is, do you want to receive the latest book content? We send out notification when a new book has been published or that there is corrections to an existing book. So we might have done some typo corrections or some reformatting, and they will come through as a notification. We do not have auto update as of yet, but that will come in a future release. And then you have the screen in which you can download the 125 books, the core of L&G White's writings, so you can use them for offline searching. If you don't want to fill up your device with any data, then click on no. You would select no here, and no books will be downloaded, but you would always need an internet connection to be able to read them. The last screen is subscriptions and EGW Cloud. Now, in this screen is where you need to sign up, if you don't have one, a EGW Writings account. That way we can send out to you daily reading plans from the Bible or from EGW. We can send out a thought for the day or a daily devotional that you can sign up for. We have 21 devotional books that you can receive one by one throughout the years, but we only allow at present one devotional a day. There is book reading plans, and you can have multiple reading plans. So if you want to receive 1 page a day or up to 50 pages a day from the Desire of Ages, or from the Testimonies, or from Acts of the Apostles, or a list of many of the other books of Ellen White's writings, you can just subscribe, and every day they'll be automatically delivered to you in the subscription reader. The other added advantage is that all of your study center and all of your notes, bookmarks, reading history, searching history, listening history, all that will be backed and synced up in the app and in EGW Cloud. And so if you have another device and you log in with the same account, all your data will sync between the two devices automatically. So let's go ahead and sign in. And when we click on that, it pops you up to a web browser. You need to be online to be able to do this. If you've never had an account before, down the bottom of the screen, you can see, click on sign up. Maybe you registered once and you've forgotten your password. And so just above the sign in box, there's a forgotten password over there on the right-hand side. You can click on that and then you can enter your email address and it'll be emailed to you. But if you already have an account and you know your username and password, then you can sign in. You'll notice that there is 2 more little check boxes there. You need to be able to click on those 2 boxes. If you, at least the first one you must check. If you don't check the first one, then you can't actually sign in until you do. That's to do with the European GDPR regulations. If you want to learn more, you can click on either the end user license agreement and accept our policy, or you can read the privacy policy there to tell you what we actually do with the data. If you don't want to have to sign in next time that you come back, you can just click on keep me signed in. Once you've done that, then you can click on sign in, and then it comes to this screen. You must click authorize to accept the cookie for our app to be able to link into EGW Writings Cloud. If you do not click authorize, then your data will not sync. So I'm going to click on authorize. So once you're finished with that sign-on screen, then it launches the main menu. And right there on the main menu, this is where you can go to your library, you can go to all collections, subscriptions, study center, reading history, about Ellen White, audiobooks, listening history, or support. That is all that we're going to go through today, is just the initial install of EGW Writings. If you want to come back next week, you can learn on how to use the app, and step by step, week by week, we'll teach you all the ins and outs of learning to use EGW Writings.
Thank you for watching this video presentation on EGW Writings 2 for Android devices. We went through and we learned how to install it onto our Android device, but most of you probably don't have too much trouble installing an app for the first time and going through the wizard. A lot of you probably want to really know how to use the app better. And in the coming weeks, we're going to be doing a series of videos on just that. You'll be able to subscribe to this channel. So click on the subscribe button now, and when the new video comes out, you'll be notified straight away. If you like this presentation and would like to see more, then also go ahead and click on the like button. If you've got any comments, then you can comment below and we'll try and monitor some of the comments and be able to give you feedback. If you have any questions that you'd like to send to us via email, then you can go to the description below and you'll see the link to the email address android@ellenwhite.org. That's android@ellenwhite.org. The link is in the description below. Thank you for joining us today. May you have a very blessed week.